A very good evening to all of you. In the last lectures, we have completed the various concepts with respect to the drafting of agreements under the provisions of Companies Act 2013. We have left with four concepts. One is the Memorandum of Association, the Article of Association, one is the LLP agreement, and one is the Partnership Agreement. Let's start today's class with a Memorandum of Association as well as the Article of Association. I am sharing a screen with all of you now. Please try to understand the concept of Memorandum of Association as well as the Article of Association in the easy language. No problem at all. Just a second. All right. So for example, let's say Ria and Pratik wants to incorporate one company. Let's say Corporate Guru Private Limited. Do you know one thing? To incorporate the company, we need two kinds of people. We need two kinds of people. One is the subscribers and one is the directors. To incorporate the private company, we need two subscribers minimum. We need at least two subscribers, and to incorporate the private company, we need at least two directors. So, what is the meaning of the term subscribers? Just in the layman language, subscriber means a person who signs two documents. Who sign two documents. One is the Memorandum of Association, and the second one is the Article of Association. That is why it is very much important to understand the concept of Memorandum of Association as well as Article of Association. Okay, now we have understood that the subscriber are the person who signs the memorandum as well as the Article of Association. My first question to all of you is that whether the signature of the director is required to be signed in the memorandum as well as the Article of Association. Yes or no? Very nice, Aditi. So those who have attended the incorporation batch, they are answering the right answer. The signature of directors are not required in the Article of Association as well as the Memorandum of Association. Signature of only subscribers are required in the Memorandum of Association as well as the Article of Association. Okay. So, sir, we have understood the concept of MOA. MOA is the document, or you can say MOA is the document wherein the subscribers signs the documents. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So, sir, to incorporate a company, we need two documents. We need two documents. One is the, let's say, just a second. Let me check this. Why this is not working? Just a second. Why this pen is not working? Just a second. Oh, why? Yes, just a second, Veda. People stun my just a second. Just a second. Let me check why this pen is not working. Just a second. Yes. OnePlus. Yeah, it is working. So to incorporate a company, we need two documents. Two documents is required to incorporate the company. One is the Memorandum of Association. The second one is the Article of Association. Now we have understood the concept that these documents are signed by the subscribers. These documents are not signed by the directors. This is very important to understand. Okay, so for example, let's say Pratik and this is Ria. Pratik and Ria are incorporating one company. Let's say corporate Guru Private Limited. No problem at all, sir. Now, we have understood the concept that to incorporate a private company, we need two kinds of people. One is the subscribers. One is the subscribers. Just a second. Yes. One is the subscriber. The another one is the member. And the another one is the directors. To incorporate the private company, we need two subscribers and we need two directors. No problem at all. So, sir, for example, Prateek and Zia are incorporating the company Corporate Group Private Limited. Okay, sir, Prateek and Zia wants to become the subscribers. They want to become the subscriber of the company. And let's say Gopal and Sumit will be the directors of the company. They will be the directors of the company. First of all, do let me know whether it is allowed that Prateek and Zia are the subscribers of the company. Gopal and Sumit are the directors of the company. Whether the same is allowed. Yes or no? Sagar is saying yes. Very nice. Very nice, Vida. Sir, it is very much allowed that this can be done. Achha, just for an example, let's say Gopal and Sumit ki jagah, we are having, just a second, Prateek and Zia. Prateek and Zia are the subscribers. Prateek and Zia are the directors also. Whether the same is allowed as per the provisions of the Companies Act. Yes or no? Yes, sir. This is again allowed. So, sir, we have understood one thing. To become a subscriber, it is not required to be a director. It means subscriber and director can be a different person. To become a director, we don't require to be a subscriber. To be a subscriber, it is not required to be a director. Okay, sir. Now we have understood the concept. So, for example, they are the subscribers of the company. And you know one thing, Prateek and Zia will sign two documents. Do you know the name of two documents which Prateek and Zia will sign? Sir, the answer is Memorandum of Association. The second one is Article of Association. Sir, whether Prateek, okay, just an example, let's say Gopal and Sumit. Gopal and Sumit are the directors of the company, let's say. So whether these persons, Gopal and Sumit, will sign Memorandum of Association as well as the Article of Association, the answer is yes or no. Very nice, Prabhat, Vijay, Arucha. Very nice. So, sir, directors will not sign the Memorandum of Association as well as the Article of Association, but the subscriber will sign the Memorandum of Association. No problem at all. Now, sir, we have understood the concept of MOA. Sir, what are the various clauses in the Memorandum of Association? Okay, now let's try to understand this concept also. For example, in the Memorandum of Association, there are 6 clauses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First of all, you have to mention the name of your company. The name of your company. Okay. For example, I am giving you various situations. Let's say Rahul and Sons. Is it a company? Do let me know the answer in the chat box whether this name, Rahul and Sons, is the company. Yes or no? Sagar is saying no. Okay, very nice, sir. Understood. This is not the company. Okay, no. Sir, Rahul and Company. Whether this is the company, yes or no? Rahul and Company. Mahima is saying yes. Mitti is saying yes. Fatima is saying yes. Yes, anyone would like to answer yes here? Prabhat is saying no. Pritika is saying no. Okay. Do you know one thing? Rahul and Company is not a company. Rahul and Company is not a company. Prabhat, it is not a company. Why, sir? I will explain. Why it is not a company, I will explain. Just please try to understand with various examples that this is not a company. Acha, sir. Just one more example. Rahul and Associates. Whether it is a company or not. Yes or no? Sagar is saying no. Mansi is saying no. Yes, Fatima. Do let me know the answer in the chat box. Whether, acha, you are saying no. आपने यहाँ कहा था Rahul and company is the company. Yes, आपने यहाँ कहा था yes. But you are saying Rahul and associate is not a company. Okay, no problem at all. No, sir, this is not a company. Prateek Gupta and company. Whether this is the company as per the provisions of Companies Act. Yes or no? Sir, no. But you must be thinking, sir, Prateek Gupta and company. Sir, company has been written here. Why this is not a company? I will explain. But now, this is not a company. Prateek Private Limited. Whether this is the company, yes or no? Very nice, sir. This is the company. Oh, sir, oh, this is the company. Prateek Public Limited. Whether this is the company, the answer is yes. Very nice, Ehwan. This is the company. Prateek OPC, sir. OPC matlab? OPC means one person company, private limited. Whether this is the company, the answer is again yes. Very nice, beta. Very nice. Reliance Foundation. Whether this is the company, yes, Sagar, Mithi. Harucha is saying no. Shriyans is saying no. Fatima is saying no. NGO. Sir, again, this is the company. Yes. Pehle India Foundation. This is again the company. Sir, what is this, sir? What is this? In some case, you are saying company hai. In some case, you are not saying company nahi hai. Okay, now please try to understand the concept. Now. Sir, as per the provisions of Companies Act 2013, company means जिसके नाम के पीछे after the name या तो लिखा होगा private limited, PVT limited, या तो लिखा होगा only limited in the case of public company. In the case of one person company, OPC, private limited. In the case of NGO, section 8 company जिसको हम बोलते हैं. In the case of NGO, private limited and public limited or limited is not required. This is not required. Once we incorporate section 8 company means NGO. Okay, sir. Okay. So, sir, नाम के पीछे company लिखने से company नहीं हो जाती. If you write your name, for example, Prateek Gupta and company. Prateek Gupta and company. Now, Miti, Fatima, do let me know the answer in the chat box. Whether this is the company, yes or no? Prateek Gupta and company. The answer is no, sir. Because नाम के पीछे company लिखने से it will not be considered as company. आपको as per the provisions of Companies Act 2013 नाम के पीछे private limited लिखना पड़ेगा. You have to write PVT limited if your company is private. You have to write only limited if your company is public limited. You have to write OPC in the bracket in the case of a one person company private limited. You have to write nothing. You just have to write foundation if it is your company, but section 8 company, the NGO. All right, sir. Now we have understood the concept. So, sir, just a second. I am just removing all these cases. Just a second. Priyanshi, Vijay, let me mute you. Okay, so Rahul and Sons. Sir, this is not the company. This is not a company. No problem at all. Where is the black pen? This is not the company. No. Sir, Rahul and company. Company is written. Still, whether this will be considered as the company, the answer is very nice. Very nice, Vidya. Very nice. No, sir, this will not be considered as company. Very nice, Miti. No. Rahul and Associates. Sir, this will again is not a company. Prateek Gupta and company. Sir, this is again whether this will be considered as the company. सर नाम के पीछे से कोई कंपनी थोड़ी हो जाती है. The answer is no. सर प्राइवेट लिमिटेड लिखा है. यस. सर पब्लिक लिमिटेड लिखा है. सर पब्लिक को लिखने की तो जरूरत नहीं होती. इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी टू राइट पब्लिक. You just write Pratik Limited. So, sir, this is again a company. Pratik, OPC, Private Limited. This is again a company. Reliance Foundation. Yes, sir, this is a company. And Section 8 company. NGO is Section 8 company. Section 8 of the Companies Act 2013. All right, sir. So now we have understood the concept that how to identify whether this is the company or not. Many students commit the mistake that Rahul and company is the company. Fatima, Mithi, you committed the mistake, but this is not the company, unfortunately. You got the concept now? Yes, sir. Now we have understood the concept. Let me share notes with you. Just a second. So, sir, we have understood the name clause. We have understood the name clause. Let me share the Memorandum of Association of the Reliance Company. Just a second. Yes, this one. A Memorandum of Association of Reliance Industries in front of you. Just a second. Yes, sir, the name of the company is Reliance Reliance Industries Limited. Whether this is a private company or this is a public company, who will let me know the answer in the chat box? Very nice, Mithi. Very nice, Prabhas, Shriyansh, Lydia, Akshay, Mayank. Very nice, Vijay. So, sir, this is the public company because private is not mentioned and public we don't have to mention. Right. Okay, sir, we have understood the name clause. We have understood. Now let's understand the concept of second clause, which is known as the situation clause. Okay, now let's say once you incorporate the company, you have to, or in the easy language I can say, a company have to has a registered office. अरे सर कहीं तो काम करोगे ना. Your home will be considered as registered office. Some other place will also be considered as registered office. You will let the Ministry of Corporate Affairs knows, sir, this is our company address. This is our company address. So for example, Pratik and Ria are incorporating Corporate Group Private Limited. And we have decided to have the office of the company in the state of Delhi itself. So I just have to mention in the second clause that the place of registered office is Delhi. Okay, sir. So the situation clause is nothing. You just have to mention where your registered office of the company will be situated. So this is very simple concept. You just have to write the name of state. This is very important. आपको पूरा address नहीं देना. You don't have to give the proper address. You just have to mention the state of the registered office. You just have to mention the state of the registered office. All right, sir. We have understood this concept. So let me again share with you the memorandum of Reliance Company. The registered office of the company is situated or will be situated in the state of Maharashtra. Very nice, sir. I have a doubt. यहाँ पर why they have written will be, why it is not written that the registered office of the company is situated in the state of Maharashtra? Why will be is written? Anyone would like to answer here? Because it was prepared before incorporation. Yes, Harucha, you want to answer this?
Yes, sir.
Even in the future, it will be there. Yes, Lydia, what you want to say? Yes, Harucha, please go ahead.
Because the memorandum and articles of association need to be approved by the registrar of companies before they go public. So it is, once it gets the approval, then only it is uploaded on the ROC website.
Okay,
So
so in the easy language, I can say that I have not incorporated the company yet. Yes or no? I am just informing the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, sir, this will be my address of the company. If you approve, I will have the address of the company therein. So that's why
yes,
will
sir.
be is written, is not written here. All right, sir. So we have understood two concepts. We have understood two concepts. Let me check. One student is saying it does not. If only one person holds the 100% share of Reliance Industries Limited, then will it be a private company, even if it does not write private in its name? Muskan, I am so glad. I will answer this question after the completion of this session. Very nice, Muskan. So we have understood two things. First of all, one is the name clause and the second one is the situation clause, where your registered office will be situated. You just have to mention the name of your state. All right, sir. All right. But you have not asked one question. Sir, you have stated that you have to write private limited after the name of the company. So, sir, what is the meaning of the term limited? What is the meaning of this? Okay. Now, let's try to understand the meaning of the word limited. This is very important to understand the concept. For example, for example, yes, one student is saying answer. For example, Pratik and Ria decided to start the business. No problem, sir. You can start the business. For example, Ria is saying, sir, let's start the business in the form of partnership. Pratik said, no, Ria. We should not start the business in the form of partnership because हमारा घर, हमारी गाड़ी, सब कुछ बिक जाएगा. Every assets of mine, every assets of Ria will be sold out to pay the liability of the partnership. Oh, sir. That is why the liability of partners is unlimited. Unlimited. Okay, sir. So, sir, if we incorporate the company, the liability of members will be limited, first of all. The liability of members will be limited. Okay. The personal assets of the members will not be sold out to pay the debt of the company itself. Assets of the company will be sold, but the personal assets of the members, of the shareholders, will not be sold out, unlike the case of the partnership. All right, sir. So that is the concept of the word limited. So this is very important to understand that the liability can be limited by two ways. Liability can be limited by two ways. One is limited by shares, one is limited by guarantee. This is very important to understand. One is limited by shares, one is limited by guarantee. So let's say this is Pratik. Okay, sir, no problem at all. And this is Sagar. No problem at all, sir. Now, Pratik and Sagar are incorporating Corporate Guru Private Limited. No problem at all. Let's say Pratik has purchased the shares of the company having face value rupees 10. Okay, sir, Pratik ने 10 रुपए का shares खरीद लिया. But as of now, Pratik has only paid rupees 2 to the company. Pratik ने just 2 रुपए ही दिए हैं कंपनी को. Okay, sir, no problem at all. Now, for example, कंपनी पे 10 crore rupees का केस हो जाता है. A legal action has been initiated in the name of the company for rupees 10 crore. Now, do let me know the answer in the chat box whether Pratik will be liable to pay 10 crore rupees to the outsider person. Yes or no? The answer is The answer is no, sir. Prateek will not be liable to pay the liabilities of rupees 10 crore. Okay. So, sir, Prateek will only be liable to pay the unpaid amount. And what is the unpaid amount? Yes, Lydia. What is the unpaid amount? The answer is, sir, rupees 8. Prateek has to pay rupees 8 to the company. So Prateek is only liable for rupees 8 only. Prateek is not liable for rupees 10 crore. Okay, sir. Okay. I am giving you one more situation. Do let me know the answer in the chat box. So for example, Prateek and Sagar started the business. And the name of the business is Prateek and Company. The name of the business is this. Now, Prateek and Company took the loan from the bank of rupees 10 crore. Now, my question to you is that whether Prateek will be liable to pay the liability of rupees 10 crore if Prateek and Company fails to do so. Yes or no? Very nice. Very nice. Sir, why? What is the reason? What is the reason here? Why Prateek
Sir,
will be liable in that case? Yes or no, beta?
sir, it's
Yes.
not a company, sir. That's why.
Very nice, sir. It is not a company. That is why their liability will be unlimited. Their personal assets will be sold out to pay the liability of the partnership firm. Very nice, sir. Unlimited liability. Correct, Lydia. Very nice. So, sir, we have understood the concept that once we incorporate a company, liability will be limited. And the liability can be limited by two ways. That is, company limited by shares and the company limited by guarantee. We have understood the concept of company limited by shares. Okay, sir, no problem at all. Now, for example, I have a question for all of you. Sir, Prateek has to pay rupees 8 to the company. Yes or no? Yes, sir. If the company is limited by shares, do you know one thing? The company, Corporate Guru Private Limited, can ask rupees 8 from Prateek anytime. Anytime means anytime. Whether the company is going on or whether the company is wound up. जब कंपनी की सांसें चल रही है तब भी and जब कंपनी बंद हो रही है तब भी 8 rupees can be asked from the subscriber anytime, whether the company is going concern or whether the company is being wound up. All right, sir. No problem at all. Now let's understand the concept of company limited by guarantee. Let's understand company limited by guarantee. Okay, sir. No problem at all. Sir, this is very important to understand. Company limited by guarantee. This is very important. For example, Prateek and Sagar are incorporating one company. And the name of the company is Charity. Notes this. Let's say the name of the company is Donation. Donation De Do Private Limited. Let's say. But it should not be Donation De Do Private. Chalo. The name of the company is Donation De Do Private Limited. Initially, Prateek and Sagar are not investing in the company. That is why shares will not be given to them. Yes or no? So this company is not company limited by shares. So, sir, how these company will get the funds? So, sir, this company will get the investment. For example, we can get the grant from the government. We can get the grant. For example, we can get the donations from the public. For example, we can get the fees, the subscription fees from the general public. So there will be various sources of the finance of this company. Initially, Sagar and Prateek are not investing in the company. That is why shares are not given by the company to them. So they are having a company limited by guarantee. These persons, Sagar as well as Pratik, they are giving a guarantee to the company that, hey company, in the case you wound up, we will give 5 lakh rupees. Sagar will give 10 lakh rupees to the company to pay the debt. Okay, sir. So Sagar as well as Pratik is saying one thing, that sir, if this company is wound up, only that case we will give 5 lakh rupees or Sagar will give 10 lakh rupees to the company to pay the debts. Sir, I have a question for all of you. Do let me know the answer in the chat box. If the company is limited by guarantee, whether, for example, Sagar has given the guarantee of rupees 10 crore, let's say. So whether this company can ask 10 crore rupees from the Sagar if the company is going concern. Yes or no? Okay, Prabhat is saying yes. Muskan is saying yes. Very nice. Shriyans is saying yes. Vijay is saying yes. But the answer is no. The answer is no. अगर company limited by guarantee होती है, if the company is limited by guarantee, then company can only ask the guaranteed amount only in the case of winding up. The company can only ask the guaranteed amount only in the case of winding up of the company. All right, sir. So we have understood one concept. That if the company is limited by shares, a company can ask the amount of the shares anytime, whether the company is going concern, whether the company is being wound up. But if the company is limited by guarantee, that the company can only ask the guaranteed amount from the members only in the case of, yes or no, only in the case of, who will let me know the answer in the chat box? If the company is limited by guarantee, very nice. Then a company can only ask the guaranteed amount only in the case of winding up. Yes. Now we have understood the concept. So for example, if the company is limited by guarantee, still a company limited by guarantee may have a share capital or may not have the share capital. It is true. Let's say, for example, just try to understand this concept. For example, Pratik, Sagar. Pratik and Sagar are incorporating one company, corporate Guru Private Limited. Let's say. Okay. Now, to start the business, Pratik as well as Sagar are investing 1 lakh rupees in the company. अरे पहले charity थोड़ा बहुत खुद तो करोगे ना बेटा. You will do the charity first of all. So Pratik and Sagar are investing 1 lakh rupees each in the company. Thereafter, this is very important. Thereafter, a shares will be issued to them. Now, they're also giving the guarantee. That, hey, this company, if you wound up, we will give 5 lakh rupees each to the company to pay the debts of the outsider. All right, sir. So we have understood the concept that a company limited by guarantee can have a share capital or may not have the share capital. Yes or no? If you have the doubt in this concept, you are very much allowed to ask. Yes, anyone here? Yes, Ruchi, do you have the doubt in this matter? No, sir, no problem at all. Okay, so let's move on to the concept that... Yes, Adarsh.
Sir, will the guaranteed amount be considered as debt capital of the company?
No, guaranteed amount will not be considered as the share capital of the company. Yes, Sagar. Adarsh.
Yes, sir. So, sir, will it be considered under debt capital?
No. See, this is just the guaranteed amount. Let me give you the example of Reliance Foundation, and you will be surprised to know. You will be surprised to know. Let me give you one example. Just a second. Reliance Foundation. Sir, Reliance Foundation. Sir, whether this is the company or not. Yes, whether this is the company or not. Who will let me know the answer in the chat box? Mithi, Fatima, Litya. Very nice. Pritika. Yes, sir, this is Section 8 company. Let me open this. And you will be surprised to know one thing. Just a second. Sir, this is a private company, first of all. Okay, no problem. No problem. Section 8 company can be open in the case of private or public. No problem. So this is important to understand. This is company limited by guarantee. Oh, sir. Oh, this is company limited by guarantee. Initially, जो members है इसके, उन्होंने पैसे नहीं लगाए होंगे इस कंपनी में. That is why इनकी जो authorized capital है, the share capital is 000. Okay. So ये वाला कौन सी example है? This is company limited by guarantee having share capital or not having share capital. Who will let me know the answer in the chat box? This is the example of company limited by guarantee having share capital or not having share capital. Rasleen, very nice. Sir, this is company limited by guarantee not having share capital. अब आपको आदर्श समझ में आया होगा. अगर जो members guarantee देते हैं, that will not be considered as a part of share capital. Again, that will not be considered as a part of debt capital.
Okay, sir, I got it. Thank you, sir.
Very nice. So why would someone guarantee money in case of debt? What's the profit for them? Okay, Muhib is saying one thing. So why? The members will say, sir, in the case of wound up, I will give 5 lakh rupees to pay the liability. Beta, just because of the trust. If you are incorporating the company and you are not investing in the company, how you can say to the outsiders that, hey, please invest in this company. आपने 1 रुपए नहीं invest किया हुआ, and you are saying to another people that, hey, please invest in this company. Yes or no? Yes, Muhib? All right, sir. So this is important to understand. Now, sir, in the nutshell, I can say one thing, that company can be limited by 2 ways. Company limited by shares and the company limited by guarantee. Company limited by guarantee may have the share capital or may not have the share capital. Sir, आपने एक तो example दे दिया. Reliance Foundation का मैंने example दे दिया यहाँ पर. Let me give you one more example. Let me give you one more example. Just a second. पहले इंडिया फाउंडेशन PA है, I guess. This is very nice NGO. पहले इंडिया फाउंडेशन. Sir, this is company limited by shares. This is company limited by shares. So, sir, this will have the share capital. I hope you got the concept. पहले इंडिया फाउंडेशन is company limited by shares. इनके members ने guarantee नहीं दी है. This is not limited by guarantee. So, sir, we have understood the concept that a company can be limited in 2 ways. One is company limited by shares. One is company limited by guarantee. If the company is limited by guarantee, then again there are 2 cases. Company limited by guarantee may have the share capital or may not have the share capital. Yes or no? Okay, sir. Now we have understood this concept. Okay. So, sir, can I say one thing? if the company is limited by both. For example, company is limited by guarantee as well as company is having the share capital. So sir, यहाँ पर shares वाला भी amount आ गया and guaranteed वाला amount भी आ गया. Now do let me know the answer in the chat box whether the unpaid amount of shares can be called anytime, yes or no? Yes. Very nice. This unpaid amount with respect to the shares can be called anytime. Yes. Whether the guaranteed amount can be called anytime. Yes or no? The answer is no. This amount can only be called only in the case of winding up. Very nice, sir. Very nice. We have understood the concept now. So proud of you, Bhumika, Lindya. I am so glad that you have cleared your CSAT exam, Lindya. Very nice. So, sir, we have understood the answers of this. For example, we have understood that Mr. A has bought a shares of rupees 10. As of now, Mr. A has only given 2 rupees. So what is the unpaid amount? The answer is rupees 8. If the company liquidates, what is the liability of Mr. A towards company? The answer is 8. What is the liability of Mr. A towards the company when the company does not liquidate but carry on the business, whether it is 0 or whether it is 8? Yes, the answer is rupees 8. Very nice, Pritika, Sriyash, Prabhat. All right, sir. Now we have understood the concept. So, sir, as of now, we have understood the concept. Ab bas 5 to 10 minutes ka hi concept bacha hai. The concept is over now. Okay. So, as of now, we have understood the name clause. We have understood the situation clause. We have understood. Now, let's try to understand the concept of third clause of the Memorandum of Association. And the third clause is the object clause. Sir, what is your object of the company? आप करोगे क्या? आपकी कंपनी के पास पैसे कैसे आएंगे? How you will get the finance of the company? Right? All the activities which is required by the companies to be functioned. आप जो भी सारे काम करोगे, आपको objects में लिखने पड़ेंगे. You have to write all the objects in the company itself. आपको memorandum में लिखना पड़ेगा. Let me share the Reliance company Memorandum of Association, where it is. See this. Sir, name is okay. Registered office is okay. Now let's try to understand the object clause. You just have to write all the objects of the company. Sir, ये manufacturing करेगी fibers के etc. Methane, engine, पता नहीं कौन सी लिखी हुई है यहाँ पर gases. So all these things, what will be the activities carried out by the companies, once the company incorporate? आपको ये सारे के सारे objects लिखने पड़ेंगे. We as a lawyer going to draft this object. Muskan, yes, you as a lawyer are very much capable to draft the memorandum as well as the article of association, Muskan. Okay, very nice. So, sir, you have to write the objects of the company. आप क्या काम करोगे? What you will do once your company will be incorporated? You just have to mention all the objects. All right, sir. All right. इतने सारे objects, sir. इतने सारे objects. Yes, beta. It's really lengthy. Yes, beta. It's really lengthy. That's why you will get rupees. Very handsome amount to draft the MOA, AOA, etc. and etc. to incorporate the company. Let me say. Sir, all these things you have to write. Now, this is the fourth clause now. यहाँ तक liability, यहाँ तक कौन सा clause था? Object clause. Seriously, sir. Seriously, then it's fine. Mithi is saying, how will we understand the objective in details? Mithi, if you get the assignment to draft the memorandum, you will require to meet the directors of the company. They will let you know, sir, we will do this activities once our company will be incorporated. You just have to write all the activities with respect to the same. Okay, sir. Muskan is saying, okay, sir, we will get so much fees to draft the MOA. Yes, beta Muskan. You will get so much fees. So, sir, first clause is name. The second clause is situation. The third clause is object. Now, let me write the fourth clause. The fourth clause is liability. The fourth clause is liability. And now you have understood the concept that the company liability is limited. Company liability is limited and limited, sir. But sir, there might be some format or something because it will depend from business to business. Mathi, you can just Google. You can just Google what are the objects of, let's say, the advertising company. You will get the objects. You can just Google what are the objects of construction company. You will get the template. No problem at all. I saw the object of insurance. हाँ जी मिथि.
हाँ सर, तो मैंने अभी एक रिसेंटली असाइनमेंट में आई हैड टू ड्राफ्ट MOA. हाँ, it was an MOA for a solar energy company. So sir, drafting the MOA, I faced a lot of issue with the objective clause, so I'm not very much clear with this clause only. Like I had to refer a lot of other other MOAs of different companies who deal in the same business. So sir,
Correct.
if we get a real-time client project like this, so sir, how are we supposed to go about with this clause?
Okay, see, let me tell you one thing. Just try to understand the concept in the easy language. For
Yes, sir.
example, Mithi, let's say I am saying Corporate Guru Private Limited. Just a second, let me give you an example. This is important to understand. The basic concept is this, which I am trying to explain you. Let's say Mithi and Pratik. We are incorporating one company, let's say Corporate Guru Private Limited. Corporate Guru Private Limited. Now, please try to understand me. This Corporate Guru Private Limited is the education company, let's say. This is the education company. Now, for example, do let me know the answer in the chat box, all the students. Let's say Standard Chartered is the bank. Standard Chartered is the bank. And this Corporate Guru Private Limited is taking a loan of rupees 10 crore from Standard Chartered Bank. Okay. Now, आपको पता है, if Standard Chartered Bank gives the loan to the Corporate Guru Private Limited, one document the bank will ask. Bank will say, sir, give me your Memorandum of Association. Do you know why? Bank will check first of all whether you are authorized, to take the loans or not. Bank will first of all check this through your Memorandum of Association. अरे आपका business education है, you will impart the education to the general public. Whether your business is to take the loan, yes, Mithi, yes or no? No, my business is not to take the loans. That is why I have to specifically mention that, sir, to aid this education business, I can take the loan also from any other third person. No problem at all. That is why this basic concept is required. That, sir, for example, you have to mention the activities. If I am doing the construction business, I have to mention that I can appoint the agents to sell the flats of my company. This is very much required. आपके पास power तो हो. Try to think कि ऐसा कंपनी क्या क्या कर सकती है. What activities a company can do in the future. आपको just वही लिखना है. For example, मिथि, let's say मैं एक company start करता हूँ education. ठीक है. Now in the future, I want to collaborate with some another third person. Okay. Now, अगर मुझे किसी के साथ collaborate करना है, I will check my Memorandum of Association कि मेरी कंपनी के पास power है भी या नहीं है. Whether my company has the power to collaborate or not. So आपको ये पहले ही लिखना होगा. Sir, this company has the power to collaborate with any other third person who is engaging in the same business. Yes, Mithi, you got the concept now.
Yes sir. So sir basically अगर in presently we are not supposedly कोई business है जो present में अभी like अपना ही business करना है और उसको अगर future में ये prospect अपना खुला रखना है कि उसको you know partnership में जाना है या collaborate करना है कुछ भी तो he has to mention everything in the
Correct.
objective clause.
Correct.
Okay. ओके ओके ठीक है तो इसके लिए तो ये लेंदी इसी के लिए ये लेंदी होता है अदरवाइज जो बिजनेस होता है हायर करना या प्रॉपर्टी
करेक्ट,
रेंट
बिजनेस तो छोटा सा ही है मेरा,
अच्छा अच्छा
बड़ी लेंदी क्यों है? फ्यूचर को आपने फोर्स ही कर लिया कि ऐसा होगा तो क्या पावर है मेरे पास?
अच्छा तो सर रेंट वगैरह भी हम लोग डाल सकते हैं इस क्लॉज में कि अगर कभी प्रॉपर्टी रेंट पे देना हो या फिर हमें स्टोरेज के लिए गोडाउन वगैरह रेंट पे देना हो तो वो सब भी अगर कोई बिजनेस प्रोस्पेक्टिव से अगर बना रहे हैं जैसे सोलर
डालो
एनर्जी का
बात,
मैंने
बिल्कुल
बताया
डालो, यू कैन.
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है सर
You
थैंक
can.
यू सो मच सर
No worries, Mithi, no worries. Okay, sir. Now we have understood the object clause also. Sir, can I copy general objective of company dealing with the same business? Yes, Muskan. Copy paste आप कर सकते हो. You can copy paste. Now, okay, sir, we have understood the name, the registered office, the objects. Now, sir, we have also understood the fourth concept, the fourth clause, and this is the liability clause. That's a members की liability limited होगी. Thereafter, a capital clause will be required. Sir, capital clause means अगर आपकी कंपनी में बेटा शेयर कैपिटल है, if your company is having the share capital, आपको वो लिखना पड़ेगा कि सर इन्वेस्टर्स जो है, फॉर एग्जांपल जो सब्सक्राइबर्स जो है, दे आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन द कंपनीज, कितना इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, ऑथोराइज शेयर कैपिटल कितनी हो सकती है. हु विल लेट मी नो द मीनिंग ऑफ ऑथोराइज शेयर कैपिटल? हु विल लेट मी नो द मीनिंग ऑफ ऑथोराइज शेयर कैपिटल? Yes, anyone here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
So the authorized share capital of the company is the amount that is the maximum amount that the company is intending to initiate a business with.
Not initiate is wrong thing. Initiate is wrong
I
thing.
mean, oh, sorry. I mean, like they have, for example, they have they are in they want to invest or start the business with an amount of 10 crores. Okay, and and they have they're intending to use 5 crores. So that 5 crores will be regarded as the paid up share capital, and the 10 crore will be regarded as the authorized share capital.
Very nice, Sagar. Very nice, Pritika. Kritika. Fatima. The capital mentioned in MOA wherein they mention the maximum amount they can raise through subscription. Very nice. Fatima Bhumika. So, sir, for example, let me show you the authorized share capital of the company of Reliance. Sir, इतनी सारी जीरो है, मैं तो पढ़ भी नहीं पा रहा. इतनी सारी zeros. Okay, sir. Yes, this is the case of Reliance. No problem at all. So, sir, we have understood the concept. The name clause we have understood. The situation clause we have understood. The object clause we have understood. The capital clause we have understood. The liability clause we have understood. Sir, what is the meaning of subscription clause here? All right. This is very important to understand now. For example, in the beginning, I have stated that to incorporate the private company, how many subscribers you require? Yes or no? Sir, 2 subscribers are required to incorporate the private company. Very nice. If we try to incorporate the public company, how many subscribers we required in that case? So the answer is 7. The answer is 7. To incorporate the public company, we need 7 subscribers. Sir, okay. Sir, subscribers मतलब क्या होता है बेटा? वही means a person who will sign 2 documents. One is the Memorandum of Association. One is the Article of Association. No problem at all. Okay, sir. Let me show you the Reliance Company Memorandum of Association. आप सबको ये लगता होगा कि रिलायंस कंपनी किसने बनाई है? धीरू भाई अंबानी. Yes or no? Yes, sir. हमें लगता है. We know that Reliance Company has been incorporated by Dhirubhai Ambani. Okay. जिन्होंने incorporation का बैच किया था, कृपया करके आंसर ना देगी. See, this is very important to understand now. Let me show you the subscription clause of Reliance. This is in front of you. जिन सबको लगता है कि रिलायंस कंपनी में धीरू भाई अंबानी जी के साइन है, those who thinks that there must be a sign of Dhirubhai Ambani in the Reliance company, they are wrong. Sir, यहाँ पर रिलायंस कंपनी के सब्सक्राइबर्स में धीरू भाई अंबानी जी का नाम नहीं है. So it can be concluded here that Reliance company was not incorporated by Dhirubhai Ambani. This is very, very important to understand here. I hope आप सबको जो लगता होगा कि सर Reliance company was incorporated by Dhirubhai Ambani is not the situation at all. 7 की सर यहाँ पर 7 क्यों है? Why here are 7 person? Who would like to know the answer in the chat box? Why there are 7 person? Very nice, Pritika, Ria. Sir, because this is the public company. Very nice, Ria Gangwani. You are the new person, I guess. Very nice, Lydia. Sir, this is the public company. That is why we need 7 people at public. And you must be surprised to note that the signature of Dhirubhai Ambani is not mentioned herein. All right, sir. Now we have understood all the concept. Just give me 5 minutes more. We will wind up the concept. Sir, we have understood that there is the name clause, thereafter the situation, the object, capital, liability, subscription. Sir, I have a doubt whether this name clause can be amended. अगर मेरी कंपनी का नाम कॉर्पोरेट ग्रुप प्राइवेट लिमिटेड है, क्या मैं आगे चल के whether in the future I can write Pratik Private Limited? The answer is yes. The name clause can be amended. The name can be amended. So यहाँ पर मैंने लिख दिया yes, this can be amended. Sir, whether the registered office can be changed in the future? Yes or no? The answer is again yes. The registered office can be changed, and the situation clause can be amended. So, whether the object can be amended? The answer is yes. So, whether the capital can be amended? The answer is yes. So, whether the liability clause can be amended? The answer is again yes. So, whether the subscription clause can be amended? Yes or no? The answer is bolo beta. Ria is saying no. Lydia is saying no. Prabhat is saying no. The answer is no. अरे सर, अगर ये अमेंड होता ना तो यहाँ पर धीरूभाई अंबानी जी का भी नाम होता. Subscription clause cannot be amended. Only these clause can be amended. All right, sir. Now we have understood the concept of Memorandum of Association. आप ये वाली स्क्रीनशॉट इस चीज का, ये वाले नोट्स का बेटा स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो, जस्ट ये वाली टेबल का चाहे. कंपनीज एक्ट 2013 में शेड्यूल 1 है एक, एंड शेड्यूल 1 में टेबल है, टेबल ए बी सी डी और ई. आपको अगर ड्राफ्ट करना हो देन यू जस्ट हैव टू कॉपी पेस्ट. अगर आपका कंपनी लिमिटेड बाय शेयर्स है, यू जस्ट हैव टू कॉपी पेस्ट फ्रॉम टेबल ए. अगर आपकी कंपनी लिमिटेड बाय गारंटी है जिसमें शेयर कैपिटल नहीं है, इन दैट केस यू जस्ट हैव टू कॉपी पेस्ट फ्रॉम टेबल बी. अगर आपकी कंपनी लिमिटेड बाय गारंटी है एंड हैविंग शेयर कैपिटल है तो टेबल सी से कॉपी पेस्ट कर लेना. अदर ये वाली कंपनीज तो बेटा अब नहीं होगी. So you just have to use table A, B, and C only as of now. All right, sir. Now we have understood. If you have the doubt, you are very much allowed to raise your hand, to unmute yourself, to ask the doubts. Yes, beta, please go ahead. Any doubt to anyone? Muhib is saying, sir, will the MOA be necessary for an NGO registered under the Trust Act? Indian Trust Act में MOA नहीं होता बेटा, वहां पर bylaws होते हैं. Sir, while drafting MOA, what are the necessary change we need to make in the draft with reference to company limited by guarantee and company limited by shares? Reference to be taken from Schedule 1. Yes, Aditya, you have to take the reference from Schedule 1 only. You have to take the reference from Schedule 1 only. अगर आपकी कंपनी लिमिटेड बाय गारंटी है तो बेटा गारंटेड अमाउंट यू हैव टू मेंशन इन द मेमोरेंडम ऑफ एसोसिएशन. That is the only change that in that case only. Yes, any other doubt to anyone now?
One last question, sir.
Yes,
So,
Vidya, please go ahead.
so sir, you said limited by guarantee. In cases like that, only companies that have a lot of recognition can go through that process, usually, sir?
Sorry, Lidya, could you please repeat? Your voice is
Yes,
breaking.
sir. Is it better now?
Yeah, it is better now.
Companies that are limited by guarantee, not all companies can do that. They can do it, but usually companies with more public trust, public has the public's trust in them, they can go for it, right? Usually.
Right.
No, I just wanted to know because if like a startup company wanted to do limited by guarantee, it's not really that possible, right, sir?
Correct. See, this is important to understand. If you are incorporating a company limited by guarantee, you may incorporate company limited by guarantee not having share capital and company limited by guarantee having share capital. But if you have not a face value, if the company's director does not have the face value, in that case, you should incorporate company limited by guarantee having share capital. Because initially you are investing in the company, that's why other persons will trust you thereafter. Yes or no, Lydia?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any other doubt, Lydia?
No, sir.
Okay. Yes. Any other doubt to anyone? Yes. After Adarsh, Aditi, where is Archana now? आज अर्चना ने क्वेश्चंस नहीं पूछे. Yes, Mahima, Harucha, Indu, Sagar, any doubt to you? Vijay, Suyansh, Sudhanshu, Shashank. No doubt, sir. No doubt. सब समझ में आ गया. Very nice, Riya. Very nice. I guess this is your first class, right? Yes, sir. So you understood the concept. You should attend the 6 classes first of all. Great. Okay. If you have the doubt, no, Archana is saying no, sir, understood. Very nice, Archana. Very nice. Great. So in the tomorrow's class, we will complete the concept, and that is AOA as well as LLP and partnership deed. All right. Meanwhile, I would like to state one thing to all of you, that if you are interested in the corporate laws, then tomorrow is the last date to register for the course, which Akriti must have shared the brochure with you. All right. So you may take the examples therein if you are interested in the corporate laws, not in the criminal laws. So tomorrow, I guess the day after tomorrow is the last day to enroll for the same. You may check. All right. Pooja, any doubt to you? Yes, Fatima, any doubt? No, sir. Thank you so much. Very nice. Bhumika is saying, okay, sir. Mithi saying, which course, sir? Okay, you don't know which course it is. Just a second. Let me share. Just a second. Akriti must have shared with you. Let me share the course with you. WhatsApp. Where it is? Just a second. Let me share all of this with you, because many students called me and said, sir, which will you conduct company law course on weekend in future? Just a second, Vijay, I will explain with respect to directors for CS student. No, sir. No, Pritika. This is not with respect to the directors. Just a second. Where it is? Just a second. On track. Drafting. Documents. Just a second. Yes. Let me share the screen with all of you. Here it is. This is the crash course for the company law as well as the SEBI regulation. SEBI means the stock, the SEBI. Do you know the meaning of SEBI? Security Exchange Board of India. So this is the crash course, and here is the content of the same. Let me give you the brief. introduction to the company law. This is the brief concept. This is hot. This is very, very, very hot topic. Private equity as well as the venture capital. This is very, very, very important. Sir, I am working in corporation commission. I will start. Just a second, Aditya. Just a second, beta. Where it is? कहाँ गया? Yes. The private equity as well as the venture capital. This is hot topic. जहां पर भी इंटरव्यू में जाओगे, this will be required. जिसमें we will understand bonus, right issue, further issue, ESOPs, etc. and etc. Private placement, etc. and etc. Thereafter, the intercorporate loan, investment guarantee, securities, related party transaction. Again, very hot topic. In every interview, this will be asked. Again, very, very important concept, general meeting, meeting of the shareholders. The third concept, dividend, CSR. Again, most important concept. All right. Uske baad, merger, amalgamation. This is hot topic, merger and amalgamation. Merger. Uske baad, prohibition of insider tradings. Again, hot topic. Abhi SEBI ne crore rupees ki penalties bhi lagai thi, in thousands of crore. Uske baad, delisting of equity shares. This is again most important concepts. So this is the course in front of you. And I have कहाँ से कब से start हो रहा है? I guess 3 August से. This is starting from 3rd of August. And the thing is that, okay sir, many students are saying, sir, incorporation का batch कब start होगा? When the batch of incorporation will be started? Sir, the incorporation batch will start from, let's say, just a second, let me check the date. Where is the calendar? The next batch of the incorporation will start from, just a second, let me check the date. Will start from 16th of August. The next batch of the incorporation will start from 16th of August. And that will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5-day course, and we will incorporate all the companies therein. All right. Yes, any other doubt to anyone now?
So I
Yes,
have
Smith?
a request.
हाँ जी, बोलो बोलो दीदी।
रिक्वेस्ट यही था कि मैंने आपको पहले भी बोला था कि एक बिजनेस लॉ के ऊपर एक कोर्स अगर आप लॉन्च कर सको तो जीएसटी वगैरह सब लेके जो डील करे तो वो बेटर होगा।
जीएसटी मतलब you are saying comprehensive,
हाँ सर।
जिसमें जीएसटी, टैक्सेशन, एसेट्रा एसेट्रा।
हाँ सर, अगर आप ऐसा कोई कोर्स लॉन्च करते हो तो फिर बहुत अच्छा होगा।
मतलब मुझे बताओ, what do you want? Business law means everything. Company law, for example, SEBI regulations, taxation.
तो हाँ सर, टैक्सेशन, फिर आईपीआर एंड बेसिकली सर मैं एलएलएम परस्यू करने जा रही हूँ। तो एलएलएम तो कॉलेज में अभी ऑनलाइन में उतना तो कुछ पढ़ाएंगे भी नहीं ठीक से।
ना
सर आई वाज थिंकिंग कि अगर आपके साथ कोई अगर ऐसा कोर्स होता जिसमें सब कुछ लाइक ओवरऑल एस्पेक्ट कवर अप रहता तो फिर वो बेटर भी होता।
अच्छा, understood. I will try to plan out the things, how we
Yes,
can
sir.
launch the comprehensive course with respect to the same. All right, soon.
Okay sir, thank you so much sir.
Compliance related course, compliance, ROC compliances. Okay, sir, I have a doubt regarding contract drafting best. Yes, Ria, please go ahead. You can unmute yourself, Ria. Yes, Ria, you can unmute yourself. Is this a conceptual based? What do you think, Ria? I couldn't understand. Is this a conceptual based? This classes is based on conceptual as well as the practical. You have not attended the 6 classes. All right. This is comprehensive. We will study the templates. We will draft the templates. First of all, we will analyze the law. We will understand the concept. We will thereafter draft the templates. This is not the copy paste. We will not teach the copy paste content here. Now, sir, I get it. Thank you so much, Shreya. All right, so thank you so much to all of you. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time, same place. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay safe. Thank you. one co